Hey you beautiful big history boys, Zach, and welcome to some Black Beacon. Now this game released very recently, and I have been holding off on really going too deep so I can talk about the characters because we go to the summoning screen. You can actually pick whoever you want after 30 pulls, and simply getting the mailbox function unlocked and collecting the stuff from there will give you enough pulls to get your character guaranteed. So there is no reason to reroll. You can get the character you specifically want. Also, there's another banner down here that again, after 70 pulls you can get whoever you want as well. And then there's the limited one. But yeah, so you can pretty much guarantee yourself, two of the standard characters of your choice. Now, when it comes to what they actually do, I'm not going to even though the video is probably going to be titled Who to Choose, that's not my style if you've actually been here for a while. I just give you the information you need to make a better informed decision, all right? So we're going to go through these characters in order and talk about their goods and their bads, all right? So let's just do this. So starting out with Ereshan, she is a great damage dealer, but the main thing she likes to do, which is apply phantom marks on enemies to increase her damage even further, takes a while to actually set up. That's really her only downside. She's a pretty straightforward character. All you would really do in terms of setting up the marks is you would pretty much spam her first skill 3 times, switch out to an ally to get your vigor back, and then switch her back in, and then spam your skill 2 more times, and then you can have her second skill. Her second skill allows you to place marks on the enemies. Whoever's in range and get hit by it, then you apply a mark, and then when the mark is on them, you'll then deal 10% more damage to them. And then your first skill and second skill will also change after you've cast your second skill. Your first skill becomes enhanced, and so does your second skill. So pretty much she is pretty slow at the start, but then once you get the marks out, then she speeds up quite a bit. So just a good DPS, but nothing too crazy going on. But she also does have access to erosion. That's her elemental type because it's dark, and then erosion just deals damage based upon how much damage you deal within a certain time frame, and then it deals another burst of damage afterwards. So that's how that works. So next up is Logos, who is a healing dot character. So Logos really does work pretty well as a sub DPS and breaker for the most part, because she does really good damage while not even having to be on the field because of her notes. And pretty much your notes is how you also get your healing through your talent too. It turns the notes into not only a force of damage, but also a force of healing. I believe the notes is attached to which one? It's a part of her passive, I believe. Yeah, right here. So yeah, when you get the notes on field, they follow the character for 10 seconds, and then the notes attack alongside the allies on the battlefield, dealing chase damage to nearby enemies every 0.5 seconds. And then, your talent 2 puts healing on top of that. And then also you can get even more healing from having her specific weapon on her as well. Now, the main part of her supportive capabilities actually come in with her dupes, which is kind of touch and go, because even though she heals and does a good damage, if you get 2 copies of her, she then reduces the enemy's attack by 20% for 3 seconds after them getting hit by a note, so you got a debuff right there. But then her best function, which is a revive, is all the way at max dupe. So the more you invest into this character, the better she comes, but having that revive at max dupes is kind of crazy. But even then, you would mostly want her around the 2 dupe range just so you can get her full supportive capabilities for the most part. Next up is Viola. So Viola is so straightforward and simple that I have notes on the side of me, and hers are the shortest. Pretty much Viola likes to deal off-field damage because all you have to do is press her skill 1, get in range of it, press her skill 2, and then press her skill 1 again, and you can switch her out the field, and her little violin things will stay in the field and just beat up enemies until the duration is over, and then you switch her back in, skill 1, skill 2, skill 1, switch her out. It's literally that simple. She does great off-field damage, and she does big off-field damage, so if you want to run a double DPS setup, she will be the one you want to have on your team because, again, she doesn't have to be on the field to do that good damage. Next up, we have Nanna, who is a pretty interesting character. So her deal is she does pretty good AoE damage, but her only real downside is how her kit actually works in certain situations. By that I mean, you want to use your first skill to hit the enemy, and then when you hit the enemy with your skill, it makes a dagger fall from the sky. When you pick up the dagger, it then puts an AoE dagger flying around her, and then she does a lot more damage because she's doing AoE damage along with her basic attacks. Now the thing is, you can actually catch the dagger in the air if you press your first skill again, and you flick it in the direction of where the dagger is going to land. So you can pick it up, you'll pretty much jump to it, catch it, and then you'll instantly get the spinny blade around you so you can get the damage faster. The problem is, sometimes that dagger can go in the most obscure places. And the more enemies there are, the harder it is to get the dagger sometimes. So that's the real downside about her. So as long as there's not too many enemies blocking you from your dagger, and as long as the dagger doesn't go into a bad positioning for you, you're good. But if it does, you'll be like, that's annoying, So that's really her deal. Not too complicated. It can just be a little annoying at times because of how random the dagger that flies off the first skill can be. And then last up, we have Li Chi, who is a single target monster. All right. If you want somebody to kill a boss, so this is your man. Now, as you can see up there, it says self-damage because yes, he is the risk reward playstyle. So as he is battling, he does consume his own health down to, I believe, 55%, while at the same time building up something called Battle Will. Once Battle Will hits 100%, you can then go into an enhanced state that increases your movement speed and allows you to deal AoE damage. So yeah, you get a little buff. And on top of that, when you use his ult, it summons a clone or after image, whatever you want to call it, that can also deal damage. And when the clone deals damage, it heals him. But he would like to have a designated healer or shielder on the team to help, sustain him. But yeah, that is everybody. Now, for me personally, I am probably going to go for Viola, and I'm probably going to go for Logos. That's my order, because I have enough pulls to do that real quick. So I'm just going to hold on to that, and we're just going to summon real quick and see what we're working with. This is a summoning animation. I'm going to spin it a little bit. You don't have to do it this long, I'm just choosing to. And I am on the actual, the Google Play emulator, which isn't that great, and I do actually prefer to play on my phone.
My name is Scene.
But this is the only one we have right now for playing it on PC, because they do have emulators blocked, I believe people said. I haven't tried it, but people have said they did block emulators. So yeah, there's that. So if you want to play on PC, you have to use the Google Play, setup, but you can adjust the controls and everything through the game's settings and not the Google Play settings, because some people are confused about that. You change the settings in game and not the Google Play controls. So there you go. But yeah, we're just going to quickly do our last one real quick. And then we are going to get our character. We're just going to skip it real quick. There's nothing too crazy there.
As the guardian,
actually, she's actually pretty good. I got two characters that aren't bad, actually. Okay. That's good. Now we can do this, and we're just going to take our Viola. Look at her.
Viola, the performer.
Beautiful, perfect, and Viola has a skin in game, which is also great. And also, you can get another one at 300. So you're guaranteed at least 3 of them at that. I actually do wonder. No, it uses premium currency, so I'm not going to do that. But I could do this, which is also selecting a weapon. Every character has their own specific weapon. If it's not their, what is the ranking? I would say 5-star weapon, then it doesn't have the special effect. But yeah, you are guaranteed at least 1. And Viola's, where is it? Where is the violin? Where is the violin? Jesus Christ. Is this? Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, I'm probably just going to select that real quick. And we're going to go for this, it's 50. And then on a later date, we'll talk about, the banners and everything else, because the banners are actually really good. Like, weapon, 100% guaranteed, only goes up to 50. It's soft pity is at 25, which is really good. I believe the character banner is 70, but I think soft pity starts at 40. Where is the detail? But yeah, it starts at 40. So yeah, we can talk about that stuff in depth later, but yeah, no. I'm excited for this game. Obviously, I played in the beta, and now I'm playing it now as well. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm going to do a quick summon for Florence real quick and see if we get one and done. we'll end on this. Yeah, we'll end on this. Maybe am I lucky? No, I'm not. I have faith. Enki, you're not that great. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're really not. Sad Enki days. Your sister's way better than you. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe to the good stuff. Please check out Black Beacon because it's a really great game. But yeah, I'll see you next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.